guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Heather. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like if you guys like the stuff, interact, because I always do giveaways, and when people interact, that's when you get stuff. But also, don't forget to click that tiny little bell button and click all down below, right next to subscribe, and click all. Gotta click all, guys, because then you're not going to get my notifications, and I know people get bummed out when they miss my giveaways and all that, so please don't forget to do that. If you're going to subscribe and click the bell. If you like videos, like them, because if I know you like that topic, I know to do more videos like that. If you want to share, have at it. So today's topic is patient advocacy. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because when I was first getting medical problems with my autoimmune, without me knowing I had an autoimmune, I was very shy and timid, towards doctors. We all know I'm not. But but I figured, no, I can trust them. I always thought that every doctor I came across I could trust and depend on, and they know what's right and what's wrong, and they know what to look for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was naive. Very naive. Oh, I brought my trusty book. I'll have to do this in a couple of parts because I'm chatty. We all know this, and there's just a lot to cover. So I always write things down. My memory sucks. We all know this. If you've been a subscriber, you know I tell you all the time, my memory is so. If you are already diagnosed with anything, no matter what you're diagnosed with, make sure you do your research. You know what I do have to say is don't believe everything you see on Google, because you can look up a migraine and they tell you have a brain tumor and you're going to die in 10 days. It's fucking crazy. I don't know who makes this shit up. But never self-diagnose yourself on the internet. Don't do that, because it's not true most of the time. But always do your research about your condition. Always, guys. Don't expect your doctor to tell you stuff. That's one, because I can tell you firsthand from experience, it's not going to happen. Not all doctors will actually tell you. Some, yes, do, but they're very quick. They're very timed when it comes to their patients and sitting down and talking to them. So they're not going to give you details. They're not going to do any of that unless you ask them questions. I do have to let you guys, number 2 is to make sure you have a book with you. Write down any questions you have for your doctor, because I don't know how many times I've been in there and I forget offhand, and they rush you 15-minute appointment or half an hour appointment, and they really try to get you out in 10 minutes, and it's like a freaking mess. I hate the fact that they time patient appointments, because it's our healthcare, and I get they have to see everybody. I get all that, but treat your patients with respect. So write down symptoms that you feel. And I don't mean, I got a little ache in my joints. No. I mean actual hardcore symptoms. Like if you've been so exhausted for months, or you have flu-like symptoms for 6 months or something like that, write everything down in a notebook. Everything. I call it my pain journal. And I write down my symptoms, my flare-up days, if my eating has changed, if I have no appetite, and I don't mean for a day, I mean consistently. What I'm talking about is symptoms that are consistent, because just one day doesn't mean anything, but consistently. You always want to make sure you stay on top of things, guys. It is such a big, important issue to get a grasp on your own health and be 100% advocate for yourself. And if you feel like something is wrong, you don't feel like something is right, you need to speak up. Even when I was telling you guys, when you research your conditions, you want to fully research. Like me, if they say I have scleroderma, which I do, I do a whole bunch of research. And I don't Google, guys. I don't do that. I mean, research, I went to the library, they got a ton of actual books about scleroderma. And I did research. Because if you look at Google and anywhere else, they tell you you're dying. Yes, scleroderma is deadly. Yes, diffuse scleroderma is highly deadly. It is actually one of the worst sclerodermas there are. It's rapid progression. There's many different types of scleroderma, and scleroderma can be deadly. Not for everyone. And every time somebody's diagnosed with something, they automatically think they're going to die. That's not how it goes at all. And just know that stress and anxiety can make you sicker. Whether you have diabetes, autoimmune, skin conditions, any health condition. If you're a healthy person, stress can destroy your heart, your lungs, any part of your body. Number one cause of stomach ulcers, and stomach ulcers can kill you. Stress produces 3 or 4 times more stomach acid than normal. which that alone eats your stomach lining. You can end up with watermelon stomach. You can end up with ulcers. You can end up with esophageal cancer. Like, I know it's hard to control stress, and I'm going to do a video soon on how I handle stress. Because everybody wants to know I'm so positive. So I'm going to get you guys an insight on that. But try to find ways to de-stress yourself. And what the biggest thing that helped me was to eliminate the people that stressed me out. Like, I cleaned house. Clearly not everybody you can take out of your life that's stressful, but you know, some people you can. So you have to do what's best for you and your health. And if people can't respect not to be full of drama and disrespectful, then they need to be by themselves. I don't do drama. I don't handle bullshit. I don't go that route. I mind my business. I do my thing, and that's it. Like, I don't like to be involved with that. Oh, here's another one. First of all, I don't know if anybody's ever seen House MD, and he is right when he said everyone lies. People are not honest with their doctors, and that is the biggest problem. A doctor can misdiagnose you that way because if you lie, which people do, and also if you lie about things that you're ingesting inside your body, whether it's drugs, alcohol, herbal medications, and all that, it can interact with medications they give you, and it can cause life-threatening issues or death. So you have to be honest. No matter how bad it is, be honest. Because how can they treat you if you're going to lie about what you're going through or your health or your symptoms and you know, a lot of doctors have told me, and I've seen it myself, that people lie saying how much pain that they're in just so they can get pain meds. That is very common. That's why the laws have gotten way stricter, because some doctors were giving them out like they were freaking bubblegum candy, and it becomes addictive. And some people have addictive personalities. People are different. So never lie to your doctor. Also, if you have bad vibes from your doctor, if you feel a certain type of way, they're not listening to you. Like, say I'm your doctor and I'm coming into your room, right? And I'm like, hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I think you have this, this, and this. Like, they didn't look at you. They didn't talk to you. They didn't ask you how you were, like, you know, what your symptoms were. They didn't include you as an equal part in your diagnosis, your health, and what's going to happen with your health. Granted, you can't decide your diagnosis, but they can put you in your healthcare plan, your next step plan of what to do with your health. And when you have doctors that come in and just like blah, 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 and walk right out, and you're like, what the fuck was that tornado? Yeah, dump them. Or you need to be like, hey, excuse me. You know, I'm not doing that today. You could either be an equal partner or I'm going to have to get a new doctor, because you don't just come in here telling me what I have and you just met me. How are you going to even know? You don't even know me, bro. You didn't ask me my symptoms. You're going to tell me medications, and I might be on something that I just recently started that can actually interact with that medication you're putting me on. And that's happened a few times with me, where I've actually told doctors the things I was on. They put me on certain medications, right? And that medication almost killed me. Yep. Okay, that happened many times, guys. I'm not even playing. And I've lost my shit, or I've actually researched before I take it, because I'm not the type of person that looks at a side effect list and think I'm going to die and think I'm going to get all of that on there. I'm not that type of person. So I researched the medication, and I was like, I'm on that. Why are they putting me on this? And I'll email them right away. And they're like, oh, we didn't know that. I'm like, it's on my fucking file, dumbass. Like, if you don't have a doctor that is 100% with you, that is not, you know, caring enough to include you, it's your fucking health, guys. You guys, it's your health. Fight for your voice. You need to fight for yourself. And I wish I knew that earlier in the game. You know, I know the doctors I had prior to what I have now, they sucked. They were disrespectful. They kept ignoring me until one day I just broke down, lost my shit, and just cried at them. And I yelled at them and I flipped the fuck out. Yeah, I did. I lost my shit. Like, there's only so much somebody can take. 5 years of being treated like shit? No. There's only so much I can deal with. And if I knew what I knew now, it's why I'm making these videos. If I knew what I knew now, it's like I start to blame myself. Would I have been diagnosed earlier if I fought? Probably not. Maybe with some diseases, but not scleroderma. I don't know why autoimmune school of rheumatology doesn't teach anybody about scleroderma because it's an autoimmune. Just because it's rare doesn't mean you don't need to learn about it. And if there's any doctors that watch this, dude, get it together. Because I was misdiagnosed thousands of times. And now there's nothing anybody can do because I was late diagnosed because some doctors wanted to be ignorant and tell me, oh, because I look fine or I look good or I'm young or I'm just complaining. Shut up. You're going to have 9 positive test results that say scleroderma. You're going to sit there and tell me in my face I don't have it? Like, I am salty. I know you guys are watching and be like, okay, Heather's a little salty. Yes, I am. Yeah, because I don't like how doctors mistreat people. And I'm not saying all doctors because I have a great team now. But there are doctors out there that it's like a paycheck to them. That's all they care. They're in it for the money. They're not in it to care about people. They're not in it to listen to people. They're not in it to show respect. But you know what? Respect is given, and that's how I look at it. And if you're going to disrespect me and not include me in my own healthcare with my own life, and you're going to be rude and snap at me, honey, I'm not going to be nice to you. Nope. Yeah. So all I have to say is your guys' symptoms, write down. Write down, write down. Write it down so you're prepared when you're in there. If there's any questions you want to ask your doctor, you know, be in there. Write it all down. Do what you need to do. All of that. Know that medications, if you first start medications, you're always going to have side effects. Your body's not used to that medication. Your body's like, hey, what the hell is this? Your immune system's like, fight, fight, fight. And your body takes about 1 to 2 weeks for your body to get used to any medication. So you're going to have symptoms. Unless they're life-threatening, stick through the side effects because they do go away. I dealt with that with Lyrica and other stuff. And after 2 weeks, it all went away. And now Lyrica, I can't live without it because it's the best thing that ever helped my nerve pain. It was amazing how well that medication did for me. But this is part 1, guys, because I mean, I got like lists going. I got a lot to say because it's very detailed patient advocacy. It really, really is. That's why I do support groups. But this is definitely going to be part 1 of patient advocacy, of helping yourself and learning how to be able to stand up for yourself in a respectful way. But what to be prepared for, how to do it, how to go about it. But this is part 1. Again, if you like my content, which I basically do everything, guys. I can't even tell you what I do anymore because, I mean, I do dentures, autoimmune, reviews on products, stuff about my life. Like, I touch everything in the healthcare issue. So if you guys ever want me to do a video on a certain topic, comment below or email me. That will be in the description below. The description is that little arrow next to the title. I don't know what the title is going to be, but the description, just click on that. It brings you down my email. Email me anytime if you want more information about certain topics. If you want me to do a video on a certain topic, I'm always here for you guys. Thank you guys for listening to me and supporting me. You guys are the reason why I do this. And I appreciate you guys so very much. That's why I do giveaways and I show support and I do all that. Because we all need help. And I appreciate you guys a tremendous amount. And I just hope products work for you. I mean, if they don't, it's worth a shot. But not everything works for everybody. Everybody's so different. Just depends on how your body is, I guess. But continue on to part 2. I will be doing part 2 in a day or 2. That will be out. And I'll let you guys know more information. If you do want to know certain things about patient advocacy, or if you want help finding certain doctors in your area, I do a lot of research. I can help with that. I do go based on by reviews too, because I do not go to anybody with 2 stars or even 3 most of the time. But comment down below or email me and I will always try to help as best as I can. I do not know everything. I don't ever claim to do, but I always do research to help people. I don't know everything, like I said. But again, constantly do research and I will help look up anything you need help to look up with. I will always be here for you guys. Have a great day, all. God bless and stay safe. Later.